how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Renee and this is my Project Pan series. If you don't know what Project Pan is or you aren't keeping up with my Project Pan series, essentially I have a basket of items that I'm trying to use up by the end of the year. And I started this in June. It was like the beginning of my channel and now it's September. So this is all the progress since then. And I actually think that I've made a lot of really good progress on a lot of these products. I'll just get into it and start showing you guys. So up first, I have my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in 4.5. If you haven't seen this before, I really love this foundation. It's what I'm wearing now. I think it gives a really natural skin-like finish. I think I've actually made excellent progress on this. I've been marking where it is with this green Sharpie. And I've got barely any left. I think soon I'm gonna have to unscrew it and kind of pour it to get it out because, you know, I'm squeezing the pump and it's like squeeze, and it still doesn't come out. So I genuinely think, especially seeing the progress that I made in this last month, but that I could finish this up this month if I wear this a lot, because I don't wear this every time I do my makeup. I will switch it up because I don't want to get bored of it. And I want to be using all my products. So I think if I really focus on this, I can use this up by the end of the month. Next, I have my MAC Waterweight Concealer in NC20. I have it up to there. So I didn't make as good as progress this month as I did last month. And honestly, that's just because I don't love it. So I don't reach for it as often. Like if I want to look good for a day or for an event, it's not just like me going to like Walmart. I say for an event. Like if I want and like wearing something to like work, it's not going to be this because if you watch any of my other videos where I wear it, it will settle into my creases under my eye, like my wrinkles. Which is sad. I don't like that. So I haven't used this as much this month, but I do think I'll be able to finish this by the end of the year, but at what pace? I don't know. I don't know if it'll be finished before the end of the year, but I mean, considering that in June, it was all the way up here and we're already down here, I do think that we are making some progress. Next, I have my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And this, I swear, if I had had like one more makeup day, this would be gone. If you can see, it's just barely around the edges there. And this went by a lot faster than I was expecting because I did have a lot when I started this. I do really enjoy this primer. I don't think I'm going to repurchase this just because I'm enjoying trying some new primers right now and I don't need this primer because I have bought a few to replace it. But maybe in the future I would come back to it because I do like it. It's what I'm wearing today. Next I have my MAC Face and Body Foundation in Medium Deep, and I use this as a cream bronzer. And I stupidly used it today when I was filming another video because I'm pre-filming because I'm going out of town on a work trip next week. So it's all over the bottle, but when it was settled, I did mark it down here. So we're making very consistent progress on this bronzer, like exactly the same amount of progress every month. And with that in mind, I don't think I could use this up by December unless I start using it, you know, like mixing it into like my moisturizer or something when I get out of the shower. I do want to experiment with that, but I just haven't had the occasion yet where I've been, you know, showing my legs. I'm in sweatpants, so maybe I could put some on like my arms today, but maybe for the next video. I forgot. I also have my MAC Strobe Cream, and in case you've missed the other updates, I did decant these into these containers so that we could see them because they were in like very opaque packaging, so I couldn't tell how much was left. This I'm also making fairly consistent progress on, so that's the first line. It's kind of hard to see. Second and third, fairly consistent. This is going by a lot faster than I initially expected, and I do think that I will have this done in, like, if you look, like 1-2 more updates. So we'll see. I'm really optimistic about that. Next, I'll bring you into my journal. This is where I keep my Becca Slimlight highlighter in Champagne Pop. It looks like this, and my NYX Micro Brow Pencil, which looks like this. This is in taupe. And I like unroll them all the way and then mark them down, but I can't be trusted to do that on camera because I will break it. So the Becca highlighter over here, I made hardly any progress on, which is surprising because I did feel like I made a concentrated effort to use it, especially like going to work. I would use it as like an eyeshadow. I would use it as kind of a body highlighter since it's a lot more subtle. So that really surprised me in a negative way. I was expecting to have made a lot more progress on that. And I was like, oh, even if, you know, I'm not making so much progress month to month, I'll probably have it used up by the end of the year. But after seeing that, I'm like, maybe I won't have it used up by the end of the year. And then my NYX Micro Brow, it's these lines over here. And this surprised me in a positive way because between these 2 months, I made hardly any progress. But here, I'm making a lot of progress, which is good. That's more in line with where I thought it would be than down here. So maybe this isn't the most foolproof system or if I'm making any progress, but it's a system I have right now. So that's what we're going with. For my Cover FX setting powder in translucent light, I also think, so this is all the powder that I have left is down at the bottom right there where you can see, and I marked it here. And I think that I'm really, really glad for how much progress I've made. And I really think that there's so little left. Like, I'm not bringing this with me on my work trip because I am worried I would run out while I was there. So I think this could be gone by the next update too. So I think the things that I think I could reasonably have finished up by the next update would be my Cover FX powder, my Giorgio Armani foundation, and my e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer. And then like in the next 2 updates, I think we could get rid of the concealer and the MAC Strobe Cream. The stuff that I have like left, I have no earthly idea. This Laura Mercier highlighter, the Baked Matte Radiance Baked Powder and Highlighter 1. It looks like this. It's really, really, really getting flat, y'all. Like, it's really flattening out. I love this highlighter. I'll be sad to see it go. I'll be really sad to see this go because something I didn't mention when I was starting this video is that I am transitioning to vegan and cruelty free. Like, I've transitioned in my purchasing habits, but my makeup collection hasn't gotten completely there yet because I want to use up what I have or declutter it when it doesn't suit my needs anymore rather than just get rid of it and replace it with something else because that seems wasteful. But I am actively, you know, trying to pan this product because it's not cruelty free. And I think we're getting close. I think we're getting really close. I've been saying that a lot, but I do think that this may be something I could finish by the end of the year. I don't think I set my sights so high with this one. Another thing I think I will be able to finish by the end of the year is my Kwan Contour Duo in medium. I've got like massive pan on the contour side. I'm not worrying about the highlight side. I don't like the highlights, so it doesn't matter. But I've made some, like, this pan is pretty massive, I think, and honestly, there's not so much like left on the edges. I do think if I repressed it, it would be kind of tall, but I think that this is something I could finish by the end of the year. I've got my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I have no way to tell how much is left in this. And I keep saying every time I make one of these updates, I'm like, this one's almost done. This one's almost out of my collection. Haha. Like, look at me go. This one's almost done. It's not. So it's still here. I used it today, so it's not done yet, but I have a million other setting sprays, first of all, but I did recently purchase one from Anastasia Beverly Hills that I've been like really eager to test out. So I'm hopeful that this is out soon so that I can not feel guilty when I use other setting sprays and like really give some love to the other ones in my collection. And then the last product that I have is my Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Apricot in the middle. And this one is the bane of my existence. I use this thing like every day and I really don't think I've made any progress at all. So I've already agreed that I'm just getting rid of this at the end of the year if it's gone or not. I was hoping that I'd at least hit pan. That was like my goal, not to use it up, but to hit pan. I haven't yet. I'm considering starting to like maybe use it as an eyeshadow, like a transition shade maybe. Mix it in with some, I don't know, something to make like a paint out of it. Paint my cat, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. That's my update. I really think that although I didn't finish anything and we're not like able to get rid of anything or add anything, I do think that the amount of progress made on most products was substantial or in line with what I thought. The blush and the Becca Slimlight being the exceptions. But I think otherwise I'm making like some pretty decent progress on these products and a lot of them should be out very soon. But I've been saying that for a few updates now, so realistically, I did not wear that much makeup over this past month, so that could explain like a lot of the lack of like further progress in a lot of these products than I thought I was gonna get. But hopefully in September, now that we're getting into kind of the fall months, although it won't get cold for a while here in Mississippi. I might be inspired, you know, to do like more full glam makeup looks like I am today. Like I added a fall lip with a summer top just because I'm hot because it's Mississippi, but I want to incorporate some fall. So hopefully these products start seeing some good use here in the next month. But anyway, that's it. Please like this video if you liked it and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.